Alright, you guys, a bit of a different video. I don't know why I have that. Anyway, I'm sorry. So, a bit of a different video. Ignore Samara crying in the background. She literally already started barking, so she can't see nothing. I mean, she can definitely see out the side, but she can't see a lot. She can't see me. So, anyway, we're doing some exercise today, treadmill exercise. So, I am going to stop allowing, I haven't really been doing that anyway, but before, Kratos and Jack used to play basically every day, once a day, right? And at one point it was twice a day, but it basically came into once a day. But that's just not going to happen. I'm not going to have it to where they're only exercises each other because Jack's a little bit of a crazy lady, and I have to really work on her energy and work with her, and so we gotta be careful with that. Anyway, but Kratos needs some exercise. As he's gotten older, the less lazy he gets, and he's just been doing a lot of bouncing around. Like, I'll probably get a video of the morning, or just any time when I go outside to take him to use the bathroom and bring him back, he just bounces everywhere. So he got plenty of energy. So we're gonna do this treadmill thing. Now, Kratos doesn't really like the treadmill in the sense where, out of him and Jack, he's real lazy with it. He drags his butt, whatever, whatnot. So it's not usually ideal for me to. I mean, not ideal, but he usually just kind of drags his feet. But I am gonna up his pace a bit. He's not gonna go 5 miles per hour. I can tell you that much. But I want him to get a bit of a different pace going on because he kind of drags his feet. As you guys can see, this is attached to his collar. So this collar is specifically for potty times. I don't use this collar anywhere else. The collar stays on them because, as you guys know, I tethered them outside so they can only use the bathroom in a certain space, so it makes it easier for me to clean up. So that's what it's connected to. I don't like tethering them to, on the treadmill anyway, to a collar because I just feel like it's dangerous, but I left the harness in the car. I must have the one that he was using in the last video that he did with the treadmill. I don't remember actually taking it inside the car, but I can't find it. And it must kind of be in the car. I'm not going to look at it because it's dark outside and there's some cars that are hanging out in the alleyway. So I'm not about to go out there near that to get jumped. I mean, not necessarily it's going to happen. They probably mind their own business, not worried about me. But I'm suspicious, so I'm staying away from the alleyway at night. Which is therefore my garage at night. Anyway, y'all. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to keep it close side to make sure that, he doesn't get in a situation where it chokes him. And also, I don't like using the collar because with the harness, this requires him to be a little bit closer. Because it's just placed further back on his back, so he has to be a little bit closer. But with the collar, he can lag back a little bit. But hopefully with the upped pace, that won't be a problem. Okay. Kratos, sit. Good boy. Let's do it. Let's start. So I'm going to play around with it. I'm going to start at 3 miles per hour. Good boy. I might have to fuss with him just to stay because there's no siding on it. So I'm starting at 3 miles per hour. Oh, he's doing good. Oh, he's doing good. Good boy. Good boys. Yes. He sees my little bologna. Not bologna. This is ham. I bought some cheap ham because I was trying to be cheap and eat cheaply, but this stuff is nasty. So those to the dogs. We're training. There's this little remote for the e-collar that I just took off of him. Little boy. So, stay man. So I just want to take a look at his form. I feel like Kratos has a really bad croup, at least in my opinion, at this age. But I also just want to check and look out for just any issues that I see with his movement. I feel like he's a bit stiff in the back, but honestly, he doesn't really have a lot of real angulation, so it's gonna be a bit stiff anyway. So we're gonna go to 3.5. 3.5. And our goal is 15 minutes in total. Good boy. Yeah. See, I want him to get a bit more of a trot going on. Well, you can move it. So he's not gonna get food every time. We're gonna do the minute thing. And hopefully get 15 minutes in. But yeah, you haven't made 2 minutes quite yet, baby boy. We'll let him stay on this until he gets 15 minutes. That's a good boy, man. That's a good boy. That's a little booty boy. Yeah, you about to get tired tonight. Yeah, look, a minute and 30. A minute almost, but not quite. But yeah. Come on, keep it up. Keep it up. That's a good boy. I do feel like I don't like... Boy, relax. I really don't like the movement his back because he doesn't have a lot of triangulation, so I think it looks weird anyway. And his croup, what is it called? His croup is weird as well. I have to actually get the right wording for it, but I don't like his croup either, and it just makes him walk weird. He has a lot of growing to go though, so keep that with a grain of salt. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you made 2 minutes, but let's just double check. Give me this little reward for the 2-minute mark. Yeah, good boy. There we go. So we're going to up it to 4. Come on. You can do it, boy. Come on. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Yeah. I don't like how his back moves. I don't know if you guys can tell. Come on, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Good boy. But it does kind of feel like he might be limping? Like with this leg right here. Come on, keep it going, man. You can do it. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, man. He's like, I don't actually want to be moving this fast. He's not panting though, so he's a good boy. He is also on an incline, so it just makes it a bit harder. But ideally I would like him at a trot, but we'll see. I don't like his movement. So I'm going to get his hips and stuff, looked at and whatever to double check that he's healthy to like breathe. But I don't like the way his back end is moving right now, to be honest. So, come on, man. You gotta be close for the snacks. It might be 3 minutes, so we'll see. We'll see. Look how he's looking. He's watching my hand. You can do it, man. I know you can. I know you can do it. Yeah, that's a good boy. Make sure you get his 4-minute ready too. But okay. I don't think I'm gonna leave him at this, but let me see if I can get him. Come on. You can do it, boy. You can do it. I'm gonna get a snack in my hand to kind of. Yeah, I don't really like the way he's moving. It'll be interesting to see how his little pin hip thing goes. Which won't happen until he's 2. That'll actually be one of the last tests that he gets. Good boy. And so he'll be bear tested and heart tested before then. But I am not liking the way he's walking thus far. But it also might be in a tendon thing because I actually asked a vet. I kind of gave him a synopsis of what happened. As you guys know, Jack is a really rough player, and during playtime with Jack has been the only time Kratos has ever been hurt, right? And basically, it's just with his back legs, he'll just start limping. And the vet really thought, based on my description of what would happen and how Kratos would literally be bouncing around and stuff the next day, like on the legs that he was limping on before, she's like, you know what, it sounds like it's more of a tendon issue, like your Achilles tendon or whatever's going on. Oh, look at the pants. I should go boy. He's like, what? And he stopped panting. I should go boy, man. I'm not a damn running my mouth, not paying attention to snacks. Come on, man, you can do it. You can do it. Look at that. Good boy. Yes. Oh, the gentle grab. It's a gentle grab. It's a good boy. So it might be like an issue with his Achilles to where, just hurt a bit, but I don't know. I don't really like the way he's moving, you guys. I particularly don't like how his rear is moving. So, it's a good boy, man. It's a good boy. Yes. Yes, he's a good boy. Yes, you are. He's not really as attuned to like affection as Jack is. Like Jack really gets hyped over my words. Kratos loves me. Don't get me wrong. And he'll get hyped if I get hyped, but it's just not the same as Jack. Like I said, because with my dogos, they need a little extra as far as when working with him. Like my words, like. Jack as a puppy, I could fuss at her, and she knew by my tone of voice that, okay, I need Jack right. The Dogos don't care. They actually need to know. They need to actually learn, like, okay, she's angry, now I gotta stop what I'm doing. Like, Samara's the same way. Like, when I have a fuss at her, she was not paying no attention to me. Even if I did my lower voice, this is my low voice, my man voice, she's not paying any attention to me. And like I told her, like, okay, if I have this low voice and you don't listen to me, something else is going to happen. Samara's case is usually me picking her up and moving her. Kratos usually listens. I can't say that. He's going through a little bit of a phase, but he does pretty well. And the only reason I would have to use my e-collar for any reason is if like he's doing something outside to where he just won't listen. I guess that sense, like him and his barking. Well, she only does when I'm inside the house, but he will just not. He'll just continue barking. Or the neighbor's dog. Usually it's not a problem because he is tethered, but when I'm out and he's out, he will just fixate. And so he won't recall. Or with Samara, he won't recall. So it's a bit of a mystery. No, I'm talking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's like, girl, where's my snacks? I'm running my mouth, boy. That's all. So I will be really interested to see how his beer testing comes out. Not his beer testing, his tin test. But that's one of the things I'm kind of worried about. He's a good boy, man. Yes. He's a good boy. I don't actually like how... It's just like, I feel like he's not extending his legs out a little bit, like, long enough. That makes sense. Even though he has, like, a very, as his regulation isn't the best, but could cause an issue with that. I feel like he's still not even using the English that he has. So, look at him. He comes to the front. Sorry, guys. I was laughing. He comes to the front to get the snack, and then he goes to the back. See how much time you've done, man. I know, it's hard. It's hard, but you being such a good boy. You being such a good boy. He's so cute, you guys. He's such a good boy. I missed the time, though. He's a good boy, man. We gotta let this last. We gotta savor this. Alright, what time is it now? 8 minutes. So I wanted to do 15. But we'll just see how tired he is. I actually kind of need him tired. Because lately, inside the house, it keeps going back and forth. But right now, inside the house, Kratos is the one who's starting play with Jack. And Jack is trying to be a good girl. That's actually how it started. Of course, when I brought Kratos in, not for the first time, but the first time he was out with Jack inside the house, he naturally tried to start to play with Jack. And Jack would be the good girl saying, no, we're not supposed to play. Gotta get on Kratos. And then it came to the point where it's the opposite, where Jack was getting Kratos in trouble inside the house. And it's been back and forth for a minute, but now it seems like Kratos is the one who's trying to get Jack in trouble. So, just with the play. Like, he'll just try to initiate play. So, and it's kind of Jack's fault. Jack's real extra stuff. Like, she puts energy into everything. So, like, her moving in the house is just extra exciting. And so, you know, so sometimes she'll just hype up the energy that way. Little boy, okay, let me see. We got 2, 4, 6. We have 6 pieces left. I'm gonna give you one though, because you're being a good boy. A good boy. So they don't get the tam. Besides Samara. Samara gets the tam for recall. But the other dogs don't get the tam unless they're on the treadmill, so it's a bit of an incentive. I know you're lagging a little bit. I know you're tired, man, but you're okay. Yeah, I don't really like his rear movement, you guys. Yeah, I feel he's not elongating enough, but he's being a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah. Oh, come on, come on. Don't focus, man. I need to put those back on, but every time I put them up, Samara just tackles them. I'll just show you guys a video. She literally just tackles through them and knocks them over. As soon as she gets the opportunity. Which I don't mind. They're dirty, but they're, you know, they're malleable. Come on, man. You can do it. You can do it, baby bonus. I know you can. Be 10 minutes in. So what we got, 5? Okay, you can do this, man. You can do this. I know you can. I know you can. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. So I might lower it. This is what I did for Jack. You know, I made sure she got the same time. But I would lower it down so she's, you know, so she can make it to the 15 minutes. When she was first starting, when she get tired really easy. She was a puppy, you know, you gotta start on slow. She did not go on 5 miles per hour also when she was a puppy. That's a good boy, man. That's a good boy. Yes, it's a good boy. Honestly, I need to get more active and get my bike in order so we can go on bike rides. Because I'm not a good biker, so I won't be going like fast. What is that? Come on, man. Come on, man. So it'll be good for the dogs to burn some energy that way. You can do it, man. I know you can. I know you can. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. And squat down high, man. Yes, you're a good boy. Yeah, I got some snacks here. In 12 minutes mark, you get one. He's a good boy, man. That's what I like to see. Tired dogs are the best. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's trying to figure out his gait with the new thing. the new, with the different speed. Alright, we're gonna give you this now. Little boy. He just goes to the bath. Like you guys notice, Jack is up here all the time. 5 miles per hour, the whole 20 minutes. She is right here at the front. So yeah, Kratos just got to. First of all, he just got to get used to it. He has to get used to walking on this. He doesn't do it near as often as Jack did when she was. Let me lower it down just a little bit more. He's at 3.5. He's a good boy, man. This is just struggling a bit. Yeah, he has not been on this treadmill near as often as Jack did. So Jack has a lot of energy, a ton of energy. So as a puppy, when it was just her and Paco and me, she needed the treadmill for sure. Especially since I got her in October. So, and we didn't get Kratos until July. Until July of the next year. This year, I guess, 2021. So October of last year, I got Jack. And it was okay for a while in the yard, but then it got cold outside, so she couldn't go outside to play or whatever. And so she would just have to be inside the playroom. And it got to the point, actually this right here is courtesy of a puppy Jack. And it got to the point she was doing other stuff, so we got the treadmill out and started doing it that way. Yeah, it's work. Okay, we got 3 minutes, so I'm going to give you this now. I'll give you this other one at 14 minutes, and we're going to stop you at 15. You're such a good boy, man. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, man. You're a good boy. So, yeah, like I said, this won't be done every day. We're doing some treadmill work. Maybe twice a week. I don't really know how it's going to go. We might have to play twice a week. But I also want to do some socialization with Samara. I need to get that going. If I can figure out my work schedule. But I honestly have to do training with Samara, which you guys will see that later too. But we got a lot of things we're going to do. And so they won't be treadmill every week. But when we do treadmill, you guys will see it. So, and if there's any days like today where I just had no time to do any sort of other play, like today, because I didn't get off until 6:40. Went to the store because I was in need of some sugar. Almost there. Almost at 15. I was in need of some sugar, and so it was a stressful work day. And got back, time to feed the dogs. Naturally, it was at 7 o'clock. I had to give Samara a bath, or I took her out, gave Samara a bath, which that's the video you guys saw before. Before this one went out. And working with Kratos now. Jack will be next. I won't show you guys that one because there's no, like, Jack's gonna go on a treadmill and that's it for her tonight. But then after that, I'll be taking Samara out in the playroom. She'll get a chance to play with Kratos. It's dark outside, you guys. And I might do training with Samara. I might actually wait, to be honest. It's like late. Like, I have to eat dinner still, and then I have to go to bed at 10:30. So I can get up early if I need to get up early. So it's gonna be a day. It's been a day. But anyway, guys, let me focus. I think it has been 15 minutes. Alright, so we're going to show you guys how I release them. See if Kratos can do it. Good boy. Come on. Oh, keep it going. Sit. Good boy. I like that he said immediately. Okay. Then we get him off of this. Kratos. Off. Good boy. You gotta get the treats in my hand. There's a good boy. Look at what you did, babies. Oh, he's a good boy. He's like, water, please. Water. Alright, man. Breathe. Oh, gosh. Okay. Alright, you guys. Thank you for joining me. God, I coughed so much my voice is just like, bye. Anyway, thanks for joining. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.